Hiya, friendos. Sidoana. I thought I would demystify the process of farming coral with a quick video. So we'll start with some of the basic mechanics. You need a warm ocean biome in order to produce coral. Coral can be produced on any um, waterlogged full block. So as you can see here, got some dispensers with bone meal and seagrass. So that's one of the other things, one of the extra things that you can produce. So yeah, we got lucky. The first thing that we produced was this bubble coral, seagrass, lots of seagrass. Got this bad boy, more seagrass. Got the fan. So fans can actually grow on the tops of blocks or on the sides. And that's pretty much it to talk about here, other than just noticing that seagrass can actually continue to take bone meal, even though it's not really doing anything. But this setup is sort of like a small slice of the farm. And I got this design from another creator. I will put a link to that video in the description. But the mechanics are pretty simple. Turn the farm on, madness ensues, and mine away. So a silk touch, pickaxe, hoe will work to instantly mine these coral fans. This farm only produces coral fans because there's no top of a block for the other seagrass and the other coral varieties to generate on. So this is incredibly fast, somewhat bone meal efficient, but as you know, bone meal isn't really an issue for us. But yeah. So yeah, the system is fed by bone meal via water streams that I have attached to some shulker unloaders into these dropper lines. This is triggered when this last hopper here in the water stream goes below full. And down at the bottom here, we have all the outputs of the farm, which is absolutely mega. And it comes over here into a sorting system. So for a total of about an hour of running this thing while testing, produced over a shulker of each of the colors of coral fans. But I was disappointed that it wasn't producing the other types of coral, such as these two, and then the corollaries for the other two colors, yellow and pink. So I made some modifications. And this is it. Pretty similar in design, but there's these glass blocks here so that there's a top surface that the other coral varieties can grow on. The spot where you stand is designed so that you never have to look down to get these anything that spawns on this surface. You can just look straight ahead, and then occasionally you'll have to aim up a little bit to get anything that is produced on the sides here. So we will see it in action. Go into create survival, and here we go. So yeah, the major difference in operating this farm is that your default position is straight down the line here, but you will occasionally have to yaw up, sort of tilt your cursor up to get some of these fan corals that produce on the faces of the dispensers. The rates of this farm are significantly less. I'll show you the storage here in a second. But I think the major reason for that is the seagrass being produced so much more often than coral blocks. But yeah, so I think you get the idea. But yeah. Whoop. And as I mentioned, the seagrass being produced so much more often does tax the bone meal a little bit more. So I did add a manual switch to turn on bone meal, but probably a better idea is to just take some bone meal out of there, and then it will refill everything else. With the addition of a third dropper line here to try to supply this beast, I did need to add 2 more shulker unloaders for a total of 6. And so this will continue to feed bone meal until that last hopper at the end of the water stream is full. And then the storage area over here, significantly fewer blocks for about the same amount of time. So yeah, we're looking at about half a speed, but we're able to get both varieties of each color of coral. So since bone meal isn't an issue, I thought maybe this might be a good option. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, see y'all later. Cheers.